Annette Arreola live in Newport Beach for us with an update from Highway Patrol. Annette?
Daniela, Adrian, good morning. This is the intersection of Balboa Boulevard and 24th Street. This is by far one of the worst crashes that we have seen and covered during the overnight hours. This car basically split in half, caught on fire. And just to give you an idea of the impact here, we have been told that the engine landed about 100 feet away from the demolished vehicle. I want to go ahead and bring in Officer Olivera, from Florentino Olivera with CHP. Thank you so much for joining us, sir. We understand this happened around 1 a.m. this morning. What can you tell us? How did this all start?
So shortly after 1 a.m. This morning, there was a pursuit that was initiated by Newport Beach. Not sure what caused that pursuit, but it went southbound on Balboa. They lost him due to the high rate of speed. The vehicle got turned around, saw that there was no way out from the peninsula. They picked up again, going northbound, and shortly after that's when he crashed.
All right. What can you tell us about the victims, people inside the car?
So there was a female passenger, not sure on the age. She was wearing her seatbelt. She was in the vehicle after the crash. I believe Newport Beach responded to the crash. An officer put the victim out, and she was transported to the hospital.
And in terms of the driver?
The driver, unfortunately, did not make it. He was pronounced deceased on scene.
Do we have an approximate age on him?
He is approximately 29 years of age.
Do we know if they're Newport Beach residents?
No, I have no idea.
We had heard from witnesses who were in the area that they had seen the driver arguing with police officers moments before the crash at a Sharky's restaurant. Have you guys been able to confirm some of those details?
We have not. We're handling the crash portion of this whole incident. That would have to go to Newport Beach.
Sir, I'm sure you've seen many crashes throughout your years with the CHP. How does this one fare up?
This was a pretty bad crash. As you can see, it was a high rate of speed. You have the vehicle that hit the palm tree. You have an engine that's about 200 feet north of that location, and a tire that's probably 300 feet north of that location. So the impact was really hard.
Okay, great. You guys are going to be out here for a couple more hours,
yes.
Right? Yes, and we understand that the driver's body is still inside the vehicle, guys. Such an unfortunate situation out here. We still have the coroner to arrive. They are taking measurements, collecting a lot of evidence. We'll be out here throughout the morning, and as you can probably assume, Balboa at 24th will remain closed for the next several hours. That's the very latest. We'll send it back to you in the studio.